Hello there, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friendly neighborhood Trashman, broadcasting here from Chicago, where I'll be visiting Bears camp over the next week. But before I do that, I wanted to talk to you about some last round value picks in fantasy. So these last round picks have the upside to turn the fantasy tide for your league-long teams. First off, we have Josh Palmer of the Chargers. Palmer debuted to mixed results in 2021, splitting menial reps with Jalen Guyton for the most part, but scoring 3 touchdowns over the last 5 weeks of the season. Palmer is working hard to separate himself as the clear number 3 wide receiver for the Chargers this offseason, and as he's often seen as the last player on the field at practice, and he throws with quarterback Justin Herbert after practice more than any other receiver on the team. Herbert has shown himself to be one of the rising stars of the NFL, and having a consistent part of his passing attack in your squad would serve you well. Palmer is in line for a breakout, the way things are looking right now. Another guy you can get in the last round is Tyrion Davis-Price of the 49ers running back. Elijah Mitchell's physical fortitude has come into question after he missed 6 games last season due to injury. Head coach Kyle Shanahan seems intent on implementing a committee backfield this season, which will include doses of the talented rookie Davis-Price. After laying an egg with Trey Sermon last year, the 49ers did their due diligence in taking on Davis-Price, who could find himself the 1B in San Fran if and when he surpasses Jeff Wilson on the depth chart. With a pretty green quarterback under the center in Trey Lance, expect the 49ers to lean on the run game heavily, a run game that will feature plenty of Tyrion Davis-Price. Before I talk to you about my last round value pick in fantasy drafts right now, I'm going to talk to you about Underdog Fantasy. The NFL draft season is underway, and you can already draft in 2022 fantasy leagues on Underdog Fantasy to win cash prizes. Through their slick mobile app and user-friendly site, you can join a league and draft a team in minutes. Plus, the folks at Underdog are going to help you get started with a deposit match of up to $100 in bonus cash when you sign up and make your first deposit with the promo code ROSTER. So just visit UnderdogFantasy.com, the App Store, or the Google Play Store. Sign up with the code ROSTER, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code ROSTER. So the last guy I'm going to talk to you today about that you can pick up in last rounds of fantasy drafts right now is Mark Ingram of the Saints. So much of Ingram's value hinges on when and how long Alvin Kamara's suspension for an assault in Vegas ends up being. Some say Kamara is bracing for an absence of at least 6 games, while our own Alex Dunlap believes it should come down to no more than just 2 games. In any case, Ingram looks like a value grab in the last round of fantasy drafts. Even if he only starts 2 games, that could be enough to help start your team to a 2-0 record, and getting a fast start in the league-long fantasy leagues is paramount. If it is a 6 or more games suspension, you could potentially start Ingram in your flex for almost half of fantasy regular season. And so there you have it. These are guys you can get in the last round that are really going to help your fantasy team, really have the potential to help win your league. So this has been the Trashman on behalf of RosterWatch.com. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you heard, leave us a comment, give us a follow, join us at RosterWatch.com. And until next time, be ready.